Come here, old Dak Prescott. Old Dak Prescott. I needed some good comedy, because when I be working on these materials, there's always like clockwork. Someone gonna say something funny. I had to go through Lou Doubt of OKC fans talking about he was better than Larry Bird, but Dak Prescott, you more Delulu than OKC fans. His turkey then came out and said that we're close to Philadelphia. We play them close, and it's our turn to win the Super Bowl next. And then he said, we right there with Washington, too. We reaction is like, oh, Dakota, get out like the movie. Get out. Where do I start? You're close, huh? You're close, huh? Jalen Hurts plays in February. You get token awards in February. Jalen Hurts been to 2 Super Bowls. You've won 2 playoff games. Jalen Hurts has won a championship, won a Super Bowl, lost one. But did I hear what I said? Super Bowls. I didn't say close. I didn't say coming through. I said he's been to 2. Now that doesn't sound close to me. Jaden Daniels, rookie year, won 2 playoff games. Same as you've done in 10 years almost. Does that sound close? Your former offensive coordinator, who your coach Mike McCarthy and Meathead ran out, Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore gonna be the new coach of the New Orleans Saints. But guess what? Kellen Moore just going to Disneyland. He just got a Super Bowl's offensive coordinator of the Philadelphia Eagles. Dan, your former defensive coordinator, led the Washington Commanders to the NFC Championship game. You've been on the remote control since midway in the season. Your season was over by week 8. How can you be possibly in the same conversation with those guys? What have you done? Oh, yeah, you brought back Ezekiel Elliott. You sit there to be Jerry Jones's right-hand man. What has it gotten you? I mean, you and Joel Embiid, you might be talking about trust the process. Your defensive line don't respect you. I watch Micah Parsons' podcast. He dishes you every chance he gets. Subtly and not so subtly. What are you talking about? I mean, y'all not close to no Philadelphia. They got y'all beat on both sides of the ball. They beat them handles off you this past year. I know you didn't play, but come on now. How can you possibly say that you close to a team that's been to 2 Super Bowls in the last 3 years and won one, lost one? How can you even say that when they've been champions of not only the division but of the conference? What were you in? What world are you in? Brock Purdy didn't got more of a career. How many cats done ran by you? You've been highest paid. You stat pad. You know what to say. Cats run right by you. Jared Goff is looking like you are not even in discussion. Let me look at it. Philadelphia. Let's see Washington for real. Detroit, Minnesota, Green Bay. Jordan Love tore your behind up. Brock Purdy, Frisco owns you. What world are you talking about? Were you close to a Super Bowl? Maybe you get tickets. Maybe if you play enough Madden or something, maybe you get something. Maybe you get hooked up. You ain't seen not with that. And first of all, you gotta get out to pass the second round. How about that, Dak? Get out the second round first. Maybe we can create fantasy. They did try to bring back Fantasy Island, a reboot. And I think you've been looking at a lot of Fantasy Island or something. Maybe you've been seeing stars. You ain't close to no Philly or no Washington. That's why I was wondering why Sagu, what I was watching, was it Get Up? Why dude was holding his head, shaking his head. Because I'm like, you are tripping. You are tripping. You ain't. It ain't going to happen yet. It ain't going to happen. I like the humor. And I'm going to tell you something, Dad. If all else fails, I think you got a future on the comedy stage. I think you a certifiable comedian. I think Michael Irvin would probably laugh. Do you see what Jalen Hurts just did? Did you see what Saquon Barkley? You ain't got no Saquon Barkley. You ain't got that offensive line. You ain't got that defense. You don't have a coach. Philadelphia been to 3 Super Bowls in the last decade since you've been around. Do you not understand? They've been to 3 Super Bowls. They're 2-1 since you've been a starting quarterback. And you think you close to them when you can't even get out the second round. I'm done. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share if you like and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. Don't listen to Dak Prescott and don't listen to delusional Cowboy fans. I don't think they do math real good. I don't think the eyeball test tells them. Remember, Philly been to 3 Super Bowls in 10 years. Granted, they went from Carson Wentz to Nick Foles, who won the Super Bowl. Then they went to Jalen Hurts, who's done 2. But think about it. In 3 or 4 different quarterbacks, and Cooper Rush ain't quite Nick Foles. So let's make sure we don't get it twisted. But let's just keep it 100. Is a big difference between, I just use Jalen Hurts as a jump off. I'm not even going to mention what happened 10 years ago to beat New England because it ain't fair to you. Your math and your timing is I'm out.